which
No,
would
it's
have
not the Land Use
come
Act.
up
You
with a
give permit
policy.
to use it. It's
But,
not the Land Use Act. My
mer-
God, how you answer me. I'm so surprised. That's why I don't want to do this hearing anymore sometimes. Anyway, sino ba ang may idea na gusto magsalita after this? Nasaan yung DNR? Where is the DNR? Oh, can you make an opinion on this, on what happened here? You are the Land Management
yes,
Division Chief of the Land Management Division of DNR, and you are the one giving them places to do salt making.
yes, that's the role of the Land Management Bureau under the DNR. Our mandate is to lease out foreshore areas. These are lands adjacent to AND lands or those lands that were titled.
During the 1970s, when we produced a lot of salt, you assigned areas to be used for salt making. Di ba? Kayo ang may power eh. Oh. And now, we are just producing 42,000. Is there a difference between the land during that time and the land now allocated for salt making?
I don't believe there is a difference. But let me clarify the role of the Bureau of Lands then. Actually, we accept applications. Sa foreshore po kasi, we give preferential rights to apply to those landowners because these are A&D lands, are titled lands. So these landowners,
Where they produce the salt is not titled, are not
yes,
titled
there
lands.
are
They
cases.
we're talking of the the shoreline, di ba? Oh, bakit
Yes,
ngayon ganyan na salita nyo?
Yung pong shoreline, they are not supposed to be titled. But
Oh.
the adjacent to the shoreline, the foreshore line, are
So you
A&D
cannot
lands.
use the shoreline
They
if
can use,
the
ma'am.
shoreline.
Yes.
If
They have to lease it
oh
out.
yeah. So hindi lahat titled land.
And yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But what I'm saying is, for title owners, for landowners adjacent to this foreshore, we have to consult them. Because under the Public Land Act, they have the preferential right to apply for a foreshore lease
So if
agreement.
they don't want to apply,
Yes, ma'am.
then you can give it to
Yes.
another person. It's
And
just have what you call that first option for them because they are near the shore. Yeah, but if they don't want, then you can give it to others.
It can be open to others, but that others should have consulted and get a waiver from the landowner adjacent to that foreshore.
So I'm just asking you, is there a difference with the land allocated during that time and during this time? Because our production decreased by from 240,000 metric tons to 42,000 metric tons. So, lumiit ba yung lupang pinagagawa ng salt o hindi?
Unfortunately, ma'am, I couldn't make a categorical response.
Why?
Because up to now, we do not have a land use act, which
No,
would
it's
have
not the Land Use
come
Act.
up
You
with a
give permit
policy.
to use it. It's not the Land Use Act. My
mer-
God, how you answer me. I'm so surprised. That's why I don't want to do this hearing anymore sometimes. Because when you answer me, I'm so surprised on how you answer me. But may blame ang Land Use Act. Sinabi mo nang ikaw ang nagbibigay ng permit for them to use them as salt beds. Tapos
clarify.
ituro mo na naman yung Land Use Act. Alam mo, yung Land Use Act, sasabihin ko sa'yo, baka pinariringgan mo. Kaya hindi ko pinapasa yun. Yung Land Use Act is in the power of the local government to determine their land use. They want to transfer it to the national government. So it's a conflict between the local government and the national government. And I don't want to be in the middle of the conflict. Oh, kasi pag tinanggal mo yan sa local government, magagalit sa yung local government. Pag dinala mo yan sa national government. Hindi naman walang in charge ng land use ngayon eh. Every local government is required to deal their own land use plan. And they give permit on how they will use the land. And we were talking about it during the last administration. And the Department of Finance said, bakit natin kukunin sa local? Mas alam ba natin kung ano dapat gawin ng mga taga-probinsya sa lupa nila Kasi mas magaling pa tayo doon, may hindi naman tayo nakakarating doon. Oh, yun ang ano, yun ang conflict ng land use plan eh. Oh, that it's the power is given to the local government. Are we going to get it from the local government and give it to a national agency? That's what I'm asking. Do you think the national agency will be better in implementing the land use plan than the local government? That's my question. Because I don't agree that the national government will be better than the local government. I want to give that option to the local government. Eh, yun lang naman ang conflict eh. Oh, tapos sasabihin mo sa akin, humihingi lang ng permit sa'yo to use yung shore, foreshore as salt bed. Eh, sasabihin mo sa akin, dahil walang land use plan, nagbibigay kayo ng permit na eh. How come merong salt production? Kung hindi kayo nagbigay ng permit, di dapat ikaw, as a land management division, inaralan mo bago ka pumunta dito, ilan ang binigyan yung hectare na permit for salt making, di ba? And then sabihin mo sa akin ngayon, kasi hindi naman ako ang nagbibigay ng permit, kayo eh. But sasabihin mo sa akin, ibe-blame mo yung land use plan. The power is with you. Oh, nandito. Oh, bakit ganyan ang sagot mo sa akin?
Sorry, Your Honor. I think I made the wrong
Here, dapat
answer because I
binigay niyong lupa for salt making because the topic is salt making. Oh, gusto ko lang malaman kung mas konti ang lupa ngayon for salt making than in 1970s when we produce more salt. I just want to know para paggawa namin ng batas, alam namin what's the reason for the deteriorating salt production. Is it that there are less land for salt making, or is it that the farmer doesn't understand, the farmers do not understand the iodization process? That's why they don't want to produce salt anymore because it's illegal if they don't iodize their salt. Oh, tingin ko combination of many things kaya nag-deteriorate. Tapos ito namang law na to, inassume na lahat ng salt is kailangan iodized salt when based on study, it should only be 30%. 1/3 of the consumption. Oh, bakit nyo ipa-iodize lahat ng salt? 1/3 lang ang kailangan. Di sana pinroject nyo kung ilan ang kailangan, tapos nilagay nyo sa batas that 30% of the demand should be iodized. So, hindi lahat ng salt farmer tumigil dahil they don't know how to iodize. Diba? Oh, can you give me a report on how many hectares have you given right for them to use them as salt farms?
yes, ma'am. If you would allow us, we will provide you the report. How many hectares were used as a salt farm area?
In the 1970s and now. Oh, kasi that was 50 years ago. And then, mas maganda sana before 1998 when we passed this law kung nagbago yung farms na nagpo-produce ng salt, di ba? Oh, we'll see. Kasi nung i-trace mo yung production from 1970s to 2023, tapos i-relate natin sa area ng salt farms nung para malaman natin kung ang reason is nawala yung binigyan nyo ng permit or talagang hindi lang sila marunong ng iodization kaya nag-stop sila kasi yun ang theory eh. Ni-require nyo ang mga salt farmers to do iodization and you did not help them to be able to do iodization kasi don't ever think that when you require something the farmers can do it.